You're watching Monty TV. I'm Jackie Karsh, sitting down now with Wardah Inam. She's the co-founder and CEO of Overjet AI, the industry leader in dental artificial intelligence. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you for having me, Jackie.
Now, the dental industry must be a tough one to break into. It's kind of one of those legacy industries that's not the most accepting of change. Why did you decide to go into dental AI?
So for me, it was more of a personal experience. I changed my dentist and got a treatment plan which I hadn't received before, and that got me very interested in dental diagnosis. Why was this the case? What was happening? It felt more of an art rather than a science, and I felt that technology could play a bigger role in starting to quantify some of the disease detection, to be able to have much more precise treatment planning, and helping dentists being able to diagnose and treatment plan more effectively. And it is because of the case that dentists do a lot in a practice. They're the diagnostician, they're the surgeon, they're the business owner, and in a very high-paced environment, oftentimes there are things that get missed. There are things that come, that's new information that's collected, and there's an opportunity here to really start to improve the care that is being provided.
And do you have to be a dental expert to go into dental AI field?
So I wasn't a dental expert. I was coming more from the technology side and bringing AI to dentistry, but I partnered very closely with dentists. We even currently, 10% of our organization are dentists, and they're dentists and regulatory dentists, and helping in build these models. But we have partnered very closely with dentists because we believe that we're building the technology for dentists, and their input is the most important here. So I would say since probably the last 15 years, there's a transformation happening in the industry. We have digitization that happened with digital x-rays, digital notes, and digital practice management systems being created. So there's a lot of digital data out there. But also you've had an entry of private equity into the market where there's a lot of consolidation happening. The practices becoming more business oriented, and that allows for technology to be adopted into these practices, as well as you have now new dental graduates graduating with a lot of technology being used in dental schools, and that is also helping them to adopt faster, as well as understanding that they can use technology to improve their lives and improve the lives of their patients.
There's a lot of buzz about AI and all of the possibilities that it can have on various industries. What are your predictions for how that technology can be utilized by the dental industry?
So I would say in the dental industry, it's going to have an impact all across the board. And whether it's how patients are scheduled, to how patient treatment or diagnosis is happening, to the treatment planning, to how they're communicated with, how they're marketed towards, how the different pieces, even for the provider, how their daily operations are more streamlined in terms of how notes are taken, how claims are being processed. So there's going to be a transformation that we're going to see in the next 5 years across the board, in the dental offices, in the dental labs, in the dental insurance companies, and I think it's going to be pretty exciting.
So much of care right now is addressing problems as they arise. How can technology be used to kind of prevent any kind of oral healthcare problems or be used in preventative care?
Yeah, so we are very focused on preventive care, and as well as dental practices and insurance companies. And here, a few things that come to my mind is there are, for example, even, people are very familiar with cavities, but when you have a small or an emerging cavity before it has crossed into the dentin, those are things that can be, once if you actually find it early, you can have preventive treatments such as fluoride or other treatments conducted to remineralize the enamel, and that really helps in not doing any invasive treatments. And those are things that our AI can do currently, as well as I think the industry wants more preventive treatments as well. And then also looking at progression of disease is another one. As disease is progressing, can you actually understand how quickly that will progress, etc., so you can actually recommend the best treatments.